There's a saying that says the church society is the church's report card. I mean, if society is the church's report card, you got 483 churches in Flint, and Flint look like it's a war zone. Some tell me church is not doing what they're supposed to be doing.
Pastor Jeffrey Hawkins has lived in the city of Flint all his life. And Flint, being no stranger to violence, was, for 3 consecutive years, the nation's most violent city of over 100,000 people or more, according to the FBI. While some people's lives took them to the streets, Father Hawkins got into church and eventually joined the ministry in 2002. He then started pastoring at the Prince of Peace Missionary Baptist Church in 2007. That year turned out to be one he would remember forever, for all the wrong reasons.
My 14-year-old son was walking out of a convenience store just buying some candy and got caught in some crossfire and he got shot once in the chest and died.
And sadly, tragedy struck again in 2010.
My 26-year-old son was around the corner just talking to a friend at the friend's house. A guy decided to walk down the street and rob them both, shot my son 3 times. He died 8 days later.
Father Hawkins had been active against gun violence for years, but after his sons were killed, his activity increased more and more. So did the activity of gun violence.
I've been in my office before in broad daylight, and you hear a bunch of gunshots and you see people running down the street with assault rifles and handguns, and so we've experienced that so many times.
And Hawkins thinks that in inner cities like Flint, these occurrences happen too often.
To see it breaks my heart every time I hear about it. You can get so numb to this because it's like, it's almost old news when somebody gets shot.
Sadly, this is the reality of living in an urban area, such as Flint, where gun violence has been a major issue for decades. Hawkins thinks that drugs, a lack of jobs, and broken homes work together to inflame this problem.
It's just one dynamic on another, but the end result is, let's just shoot each other.
He's starting in the streets around his own church. They host job fairs and free breakfast to help people and keep them away from the crime in Flint. In addition to helping locally, Hawkins says that more regulations on accessing weapons, better communication between police and residents, and just generally taking responsibility could stop this violence. And he believes that his actions are making a difference.
I believe it's working because if you can help one, then you've just did some great work, and one can always turn to 2.